have a monkey in your pants?
Right guys, how's it going? I've got a question for you and I've struggled how to word this question, or if that makes sense. Now, let me see. You probably know what it is because you've read it in the title, but at this moment in time I'm still struggling how to put it together as a question. Were you a solo gamer as a child? Were you a retro gamer? Were you a selfish gamer? Is that right? Basically, when you had a brand new game, would you happily let your mates come and play it with you at the same time? Now, this, we used to always have, look, I done the wiggle, I always fucking do the wiggle. This came from, we used to have well, we still do, had a really good friend, and I think his parents must have been a bit more affluent when we were children, maybe than what our parents were. For example, I remember he got, I think it was Mortal Kombat. It might even have been for the Master System at the time before he got a Mega Drive. And I think we were even downtown at lunchtime or something like that at school, and we bought it, or maybe it was a Saturday afternoon. And then we were like, oh cool, can we come up to your house? Can we come up to your house and play it? And he was like, no, I want to go home and play it by myself. And we were like, but it's a two-player game? No, I want to go and play it myself. And we were like, alright, fair enough. And it happened repeatedly. He'd get a new game, some other new game, Sonic 2 or something for the Mega Drive, and be like, oh, the thing is, if he didn't have the new game, we would have been going to his house to play the computer, or he would have been coming to our house to play, like, the computer. When I say the computer, I mean Mega Drive or SNES or Spectrum or whatever it was, if he didn't have the new game. So it was the norm. And it'd be a case of, for example, Sonic 2. What are you doing tonight? Can we come? Can me and Paul come round after school? I was going to say work. We were at school. We did not work. Slave labor, child labor. Can we come round after school? We'll just come straight up. We won't have tea. Nah, I just wanna go and play it by myself. And at the time, we couldn't figure it out because, for example, if I got complete random pick out the Street Fighter for the Super Nintendo, my mate Paul, he'd be like, oh, can I come round to yours after work? I fucking work, I'm saying it again, after school. I need to get travel back in time in my brain. Can I come round to yours after school? We'll play it. I'd be like, aye man, come round and we'll play for ages, two players and what, any game. And same, I would go round to his house, but there's one friend at the time who would always be like, no, I just want to go home and play it by myself. And I was like, we were all like, actually, what? And we couldn't understand it. And the reason this sprung into my head recently was, obviously, for example, the other week there when I got the Xbox One, I think, what was it? I basically got it, and I'm sure the same day, well, the next again day, I should say, a friend from uni came up from down south, and I hadn't really had a chance to play the Xbox or anything, but I hadn't seen the guy for ages. And if you're watching this, you know who you are. Shut up and don't take the piss. But he was coming up. Totally wanted to see him. Obviously, my best mate from uni, still a really good friend. But he was coming up. So obviously that side of me, I totally wanted to see him. But at the same time, the back of my head was like, oh, but I want to play my Xbox One. And then he would one afternoon or one evening when he was up, he stayed for a few days. We stuck the Xbox on and we had a shot of Forza. And we done a race, and then I passed the controller to him reluctantly, because if he unlocked an achievement, I would have been pissed off. Or if he progressed any further in the game, I would have been pissed off, because it's my game. But so much so that I done a race, and then we just pressed replay, and he done it, and then after that I was like, yeah, that's enough, switch it off, and then switch it off. But discreetly. I didn't just go, mine! And take it back off him. But it made me laugh because it just made me think of my mate when we were children with our retro. They weren't retro then, they were current systems then. But I was just being like what he was. No, I want to play it by myself. And I think I could see my mate's point back in the day because he just got a brand new game. He might have saved up for it for God knows how long, or he might have got it for his birthday, or his rich ass parents might have just bought him it, who knows. But it's a game that this guy wanted, and do you know what I mean? A brand new game for Mega Drive or whatever it was, and he was obviously excited to play it, and he probably wanted to take it home and experience it by himself. Do you want to go home? Hi mum, hi dad, shut his bedroom door and lock himself away in his room for hours on end and just experience this brand new game for the first time by himself, without any interruptions, without anybody else wanting a shot or anything like that. I say, at the time, me and my other mates, we couldn't understand it. From our point of view, we just wanted to go. We just wanted to play that new game that he wanted to play so badly by himself. But I say, it made me laugh because I was doing the same thing with Xbox One when my mate came up, like subconsciously, I think, or something. But my question to you guys is, I just caught a glimpse of my face. My God, I need a shave. And my question to you guys is, when you were a child and you had a new game, I'm still trying to figure out how to word this question, would you let your friends come and play it with you for the first time, or did you always want to go home with your new game and experience it for the first time by yourself? I've still not figured out how to word that, but you know what I mean. When you got a new game as a child, would you happily let your when you got a new game as a child, would you quite happily let your friends come and play it with you when you were playing it for the very first time, or did you want to experience the game by yourself? There you go, got it out. Thank. Child-friendly version of I swore yet. I don't know if I have little retro brothers. Hopefully not. Maybe this can be the first child-friendly version. But curious guys, let me know what you were like, or did you have any friends when you were a kid who got the brand new game? I can't find a game I was going to pick one up that you maybe always wanted to play and you knew it was coming out, but you weren't getting it for 2 months until it was your birthday, but your mate had it and you were also desperately wanting to play it, but he wouldn't let you come and play it. He wanted to go home and play it by himself. Did you have a friend like that, or was you that person who would go, no, I want to play it by myself, I'm going home? Leave your comments down below. If you want to make a video response, please feel free. And as always guys, until next time.
Do you have a monkey in your pants?